World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena defends his title against Alberto Del Rio. And let's just get this out of the way. Fuck Del Rio. Oh my god. I think we're all sick and tired of him. So I don't need to reiterate that point again because I talk about it every single week. But John Cena needs to win here. There's no question about it. He will win. And the only question is WWE going to have another fucking match between these two at TLC, or are they going to do the smart thing and push Del Rio off to the side and just say, look, we've had you as the only fucking dude for every pay-per-view for the past 3 years for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's move on to somebody else and give it to Damian Sandow or anybody else at this point. Hopefully they'll do that instead, but John Cena is beating Del Rio here. End of story in my mind. Peyton, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't care about this match. John Cena has to come out this the winner in the end.
John?
I reckon Del Rio is going to win it, and then they're going to have a rematch at TLC.
I will hate that so much. I swear to God, I can't do it.
I thought you called him John, but you didn't.
John Walker.
That was my dad's name.
There you go.
God rest his soul.
Drew?
Yeah, I've kind of, John Cena. I think that's about it. I don't hate Del Rio as much as you guys do. I don't care about the match, and I'm tired of Del Rio as well. So
look at Drew being a hipster, not fucking hating Del Rio.
Shit, damn it, he's on my fantasy team too. Man, yep, yeah, fuck it, yeah, fuck Del Rio, I guess.
You can stand to lose a few points there, Drew.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I win this like predictions thing, I'm totally giving him to one of you guys, so you guys could be fucked for the rest of the year. So
You gotta give it to Tony because he loves Del Rio.
yeah, I know.
I need to win this prediction thing so badly just to avoid that.
Who's
But-
number one?
I'll steal John Cena if I can, but at the very least, as long as I don't get Del Rio, I think I might be happy.
So, but at the end of the day, everyone doesn't want Del Rio there.
Give it to Payton.
Oh, I haven't
starting
done
all that
my
sister shit.
prediction.
Yeah, so pretty much Del Rio needs to, I don't know, be like Curtis Axel, go to NXT or something in the meanwhile, so, and bother Miguel down there, so.
He needs to beat Curtis Axel.
You know what he should do? He should just go to TNA, so Miguel still has to watch him every night or something like that.
Are you kidding? He'd be the biggest star in TNA if he went down there.
Oh, he'd be the biggest star ever in TNA, probably.
Yeah, he would main event every single show.
They would at least promote him as the biggest star. It would be one of those things where TNA would be like, oh my god, you guys, the biggest name in wrestling history is coming to TNA.
Okay, they said that for Chavo Guerrero, okay? That doesn't mean anything anymore.
A former WWE champion, multi-time world champion, international superstar. Like, and then it'll just be like, hi, it's Alberto Rodriguez.
Well, it'd be,
No.
it'd be Dust Harris Jr.
Yeah, they'd have to use the Dust Harris Jr. gimmick. So it would pretty much be a moot point because they wouldn't be able to promote him as Alberto Del Rio.
So yeah, at the end of the day,
Could be
Del Rio
Alberto
needs to
Dust
leave.
Harris.
The guy that got knocked out by Crow Cop.
Yes,
Steven,
he
what do you
did,
think?
actually.
What do you think about this match, Steven?
I'm fucking upset that they just didn't slot Damian Sandow and made it a triple threat match, because the build-up in the match itself would be 10 times more interesting than the shit we're gonna get. We're gonna get John Cena beat him, Attitude Adjustment, STF, and we're done.
Miguel?
That's it.
I think this is going to be the blow-off between those two, and I'm going to make a prediction right now. I predict that the next pay-per-view, we're going to see a 6-man World Heavyweight Championship TLC match. And I think you're going to see Cena in there, you're going to see Del Rio, you're going to see Sandow, Dolph Ziggler, and I need 2 more.
One of a kind.
Yeah, RVD. No, wait.
Damn it.
Do they have any more dates for RVD? Or is
Who
his
knows?
contract run out?
Man, you sound like one of these kids on a fucking forum fantasy
Yeah.
booking.
Well, no,
You know, all
think,
they gotta do is, hey, here's a big bag of pot, Rob. Can you make it to TLC?
yeah, I think
I don't know, man.
How about Bob Corholly? How about him?
well, he's not gonna win, so I think I could see them doing a one-time thing where they're like, here's a sack full of money, do with it what you will. We're not gonna judge. Come to TLC. We need you to job to Cena in a TLC matchup. All right, I'll do it.
Go like shrug. Okay.
Yeah, he would just shrug it off. He'd be like, all right.
So you got
What happened with
Bob-
the new wellness policy?
Fuck that.
Don't worry, Rob. You can get a few more strikes now. We can
Yeah.
just send you to rehab.
Yeah, that's the Orton principle.
All right, so I think the resounding idea with this is an emphatic fuck Del Rio, and that we all kind of think, except for Sean there,
John.
that Del Rio is losing. But we're gonna have to pay attention to that idea that Del Rio might win, because you never know. WWE has proven themselves multiple times in the past that they do not like the idea of Del Rio not being involved in the World Heavyweight Championship. So
Well, the
Who
thing
knows?
is, where do you go with Del Rio? I mean, honestly, I see this as the blow off. There's nothing left other than the
You set the
TLC thing.
fucker on fire and never look at him again.
TNA.
I don't think that WWE necessarily cares a lot of the time. I think that they kind of look at that as just like, well, we kind of don't have anything for this, but let's just have the Wyatt family attack Daniel Bryan. Like, they just kind of do that. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they try and turn Del Rio face again after this.
they
They're
might.
gonna
So they
turn
can-
it. They're gonna turn him face and put him against Randy Orton. He's just gonna be main eventing on the other end.
Then he's going to turn back heel again and just start fighting whoever the fuck is the World Heavyweight Champion after that.
Yeah, he's basically just gonna turn to the opposite of whatever champion he needs to face.
Or you know what? Even worse, he's going to turn babyface and have a face against face match with John Cena. Now there's a whole new program between us, because now I respect you, and right after our next match I'm going to turn heel again and not respect you, and then it'll be about vengeance. Oh, I could see them doing that kind of shit, but
Stop giving them ideas, Tony.
Ugh.
maybe I spoiled it and they won't now.
We can only hope.
Thankfully, we've got a much more exciting match coming up in the next part. We're going to talk about the traditional elimination match.